Hello, Bankify. My name is Divine Matthew. I'm the founder of Grace AI Labs, and I'll be introducing my team. And then also, my CTO will be also talking about how I also got to meet the whole team. Though the remaining two members would not be available, but will be, I'll be talking about how I met everybody, and also my CTO should also do justice to that also. So, first of all, as I say again, my name is Divine Matthew. I'm founder of Grace AI Labs. From the very first onset, one of my main principle was finding people who were genuinely interested in building solutions because I myself, I was very obsessed with problems and finding easy solutions to them. Though the process of getting the solution was not easy, but the solution itself should be easy. And these were people who had to be enthusiastic about bringing solutions. So I went out on a search. Though yes, I met a couple of people who did align with me, who didn't meet certain principles that I was looking for. But one of the first person that caught my attention was Kachi. And in all these people that I've met, Kachi was somebody who just wanted to learn. He is my CTO. And since then, funny how we've not really met physically. It's been online for close to 3 years now. We've worked on a lot of projects, both for the startup and also both for just making money in general. One of the first startup we initially started was Product Buddy. We worked on Product Buddy to a certain level, but it was a SaaS product and an innovative idea, and we didn't have distribution. We were able to get about 700 users, using, and we built, when there was no money, when there was nothing and less resource, and we were able to pull out a product. We had to re-strategize and say, what, we can't do this alone. We need more experienced team members, and that's how I met my second co-founder, sorry, my third co-founder, which is Terry. Terry is a very, very wonderful person. He happened to be one of my bosses I interned under when I was in university as a 100 level. Funny story, but we kind of aligned. He was this same person who also was very enthusiastic about problems. I mean, he came to sell a solution to our school then. So me being me, I decided to say, what, I was going to intern on that person because I wanted to learn a lot of things. And yes, he was my boss. And then like I said, when I and Kachi strategized to say, now that AI is becoming a thing, let's use AI in solving business problems, right? Let's create agentic systems. Let's create agentic ecosystems for businesses to run on autopilot, right, with little or minimal effort being put in. And that's where we started Grace AI, and now it was becoming a very, very review, and we started needed much more expertise. And I pitched the idea to Terry, and Terry was fell in love with it. He the person I be, this ginger, this passion, this drive. He joined, and Terry is a person with over 15 years plus of experience and has done over 3 billion plus in his, in fact, in his quarter of his career, and even more that I'm not really aware of. But that's how we got Terry, and he is our COO, our operations person, and also our business person. And our fourth co-founder, which is Henry Eriga. I used to be this person who used to go to a lot of events, and after he spoke, I was deeply interested from the way he spoke about certain solutions, and he was somebody that I've worked with the likes of them of Tony Melu, and also Tony Melu being his godfather. And I just liked his personality and his approach to business. He has sold a lot, and I saw him as somebody who could sell products, right? Even magically sell product from thin hair. You understand? So I met him. I said, Chief, I like you. I like your company. I want you to be part of my team. Yeah, at the beginning, it was like, okay, I'll think about it. But one thing that stood out was, I reached out to him and I said, I have Grace AI in mind. Though I had met him before I thought about Grace AI, I met him when we were still working on Product Party. But when I brought in the idea, this is what I want to build, this is what I want to do at Grace AI, he fell in love with it immediately. And he said, what, Divine, I'm hopping on the team. And that is how we got the 4 founding members of Grace AI. And right now we're working on Archie. And Archie is a very simple concept. It's you, just imagine you being able to conversate with your OP, right? The immersive experience that you have with your OP. You say, oh, send money to so person, send money to Precious. Precious could be your brother, your sister, or every month do 5,000 recharge cards to my MTN on autopilot. Oh, how much did I spend last week Monday? Or actually give me the total expense I've made this week. Or actually tell me who I sent 152 to on Thursday. You'll be able to know your finance, and then you'll be able to conversate with your finance. And where are we doing this? We are putting it on the platform that everybody lives on, which is WhatsApp. We are not building any app. We are not building anything different. You don't have to install anything. All you have to do is save the number and get chatting, and also get immersive. So this is actually a finance assistant that allows you to make transactions as easy as even making an audio clip, or even as easy as just taking a picture of an account number as fast as possible. We're planning to bring in local language and other things coming, and that is why we have decided to join the Bankify Accelerator, because we believe you have a role to play in our journey for Achieve, and we believe we becoming part of this it's going to be a lot for the journey of Achieve. Thank you very much, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Onyedika Chiozan, co-founder and engineering lead at Gracie High Lab. So I met Divine Matthew through LinkedIn, and since then we've been building together for about 3 years now. Divine and I have been building agentic tools together for a while now. He has always been an excellent technical product manager and a teammate. And combining that with my engineering experience in AI and AI agents, we realized we could turn this into something bigger. A startup that builds custom AI agents for individuals and businesses. So, but building a startup takes more than engineering and leadership. So Divine brought in our 2 other co-founders, Terry and Henry, to round out what we needed to make this actually work. So the opportunity we see comes down to one thing: WhatsApp is our primary communication model. The 3 years Divine and I have been working together, and it's the same for Terry and Henry too. So it's the number 1 app in my phone. It is always the number 1 app in my phone, WhatsApp. My friends, my families in Nigeria, we don't just use WhatsApp, we live on it. Video calls, texting, and so on. That's why actually makes so much sense. You see, instead of asking people to download and learn a new app for banking, we are bringing banking to the place that we're already comfortable with. See? So it's a massive opportunity. Meeting people where they're already comfortable and making financial access as simple as sending a message. Send 5k to my mom. It's as simple as that. So that is Achi, and that is why we are building this. That's why we are building this together, and that is why I love this team. Thank you.